Hello ID.
Pardon?
I'm warm.
Sure, it will get cooler at the front left shortly.
This guy right here might be the most important car for Volkswagen.
The question is whether the ID.3 has what it takes to bring electric mobility to the masses. In other words, will the ID.3 make or break Volkswagen?
You see, when Volkswagen started to build the Beetle in 1938 and later on the Golf in 1974, it brought mobility to the masses, and at the same time Volkswagen became one of the largest manufacturers of combustion engine cars in the world. But in 2015, everything changed for the worst.
We have totally screwed up.
Volkswagen plunges, facing criminal charges for cheating on emission standards.
By manipulating software to make its diesel cars appear cleaner than they are.
The diesel scandal plunged Volkswagen into the biggest crisis of the company's history, and its aftermath is affecting the company up to now. As a result, the former combustion engine giant had to change and decided to fully commit to all-electric mobility. Which brings us back to this guy. Just like the Beetle and the Golf, it wants to bring mobility to the masses, but this time all-electric. If you want to be successful with e-mobility, just like Volkswagen does, you have to build cars for the masses, which means you don't look on individuals or special EV fans. And this is what happens in the ID.3. When you come from a combustion engine car and take a seat, you feel at home instantly, because everything is there where you're used to it. Here's the speedometer, here's the gear selector, and D is for drive, R is for reverse, and B is for recuperation, which means you can win energy back if you step off the gas pedal. And there's a kind of one-pedal driving possible. This might be new in the beginning, but once you're used to it, this one-pedal driving is quite nice.
With one-pedal driving, once the driver takes their foot off the throttle, the ID.3 uses resistance from the electric motor to slow down. That can bring the car to a full stop without the need to step on the brake pedal, hence the term one-pedal driving.
The steering feel of the ID.3 is quite smooth and gives a good feedback, but it's not sporty at all. This is no problem because the ID.3 is no sports car or hot hatchback, and the maximum speed is limited to 160 kilometers per hour. If you want to have a sportier car, you can change the mode into sport mode, and then the steering feels a little bit stiffer, but the whole car is no sports car anyway. Sport mode or not, with an electric car like the ID.3, you have maximum torque from the start, and this is why you would win any drag race. And the ID.3 accelerates from 0 to 60 in only 3.4 seconds. One big topic with electric cars always is range anxiety. The ID.3 comes in two versions. The engine produces 150 kilowatts or 204 HP, and the range is 426, or in the bigger version 549 kilometers. Now what's nice about each version is that each ID.3 is equipped with AC, DC and fast charging capabilities. And with a charging station like this, you can charge with up to 125 kilowatts, which means that after 30 minutes or a nice cup of coffee, you get enough juice for the next 350 kilometers. If you want to charge at home, you can use a wall box with up to 11 kilowatts, and this means empty to full takes about 6 hours.
Volkswagen, together with other automobile manufacturers and the power company Ionity, is establishing a network of fast chargers on European motorways. Of the 400 planned locations, 260 were already in operation by the summer of 2020, with a further 45 under construction. Volkswagen also wants to install 35,000 charging points in Europe itself by 2025. Many of these are to be accessible to the public.
After the first kilometers in the ID.3, there are some details I like, but others do not really work for me. Number one, the silence. While driving in this car, you can hear it. It's really, really silent. And this is relaxing. Number two, the design. To me, it looks quite good. And thank God, it's not another electric SUV. The front is completely closed off because an electric car does not need so much air intake. And together with the LED matrix lights, the front looks quite friendly. And at the back, the tailgate is always black, no matter which color the car has. And this makes the car look much smaller than it really is. Number three, the space. From the outside, an ID.3 looks quite small, like a Volkswagen Golf. But an electric engine is much smaller than a combustion engine. And this is why here is so much space inside. It's comparable to the VW Passat. Number four, the quality. While the interior looks quite good, some materials don't feel like high quality, especially the hard plastic parts. For such an important car, they should have used nicer materials. Number five, the handling. Being a modern electrical car, inside the ID.3 you hardly can find any buttons or knobs. Everything is touch controlled and even the steering wheel is touch sensitive. This is too much for me because I like some real buttons or knobs. Maybe I'm old-fashioned, but maybe some clients are too. But if you don't like touch controls, you can use your voice. Hello ID.
Pardon?
I'm warm.
Sure, it will get cooler at the front left shortly.
And the last one, number six, software. Software is a real big thing in modern cars. There's millions of source code lines. Here's a small example. And this is a real big thing because it's very easy for the clients. Updates can be made via the air so that you don't have to go to the dealer anymore. And in our test drive, every function was working flawlessly. Still, there are two functions not working. First, the augmented reality head-up display, which I would have loved to see, and wireless app connect. Why is that so and how is Volkswagen going to fix it? Let's find out.
Ja, also es ist richtig, dass wir noch an einigen Dingen arbeiten und die noch optimieren für den Kunden, damit er eben das volle Erlebnis dann hat. Es ist aber zum Beispiel so beim Fernbereich des Augmented Reality Head-Up Displays, dass das beim Händler einfach nachgeflasht wird. Das heißt, der Kunde muss es nicht nochmal bezahlen, er bekommt dann die fertige Funktion auf sein Fahrzeug gespielt und in Zukunft wird es sowieso viel einfacher. Man kann sich das ein bisschen so vorstellen wie beim Smartphone, da bekommt man auch die Updates und lädt sich die Apps runter und ja, so wird es eben dann in Zukunft auch sein, dass das Fahrzeug immer dann optimiert werden kann, ja, wenn wir in der Entwicklung wieder einen weiteren Schritt gemacht haben.
Now we're coming back to the opening question. Will the ID.3 make or break Volkswagen? Well, my answer after the first test drive is I'm quite sure that this car is going to electrify the masses, be it the looks, the design, the performance or the ease of use. And I'm also quite sure Volkswagen will manage to fix the software problems quite soon. Plus, knowing about the evolution of the Golf and the Beetle throughout the years, I'm quite excited to see what kind of future generations of the ID family Volkswagen has in store.
Starting price for the ID.3 is just short of 35,600 euros. Our tested model was the bigger Pro S version, which is a bit pricier.
Hi guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel.